And we're live. Hello. My name is Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Yes, you, boo boo. Welcome, one and all. I'm ready to get started. Geminis, where are my Geminis? I hope that you come into the house tonight on this Friday. It's still super hot here where I am, y'all. It is so hot. So, this is a My Taropist session. If you didn't know, this is how it goes. It is my signature spread. It is inspired by dialectical behavioral therapy, but I am a Taropist, not a therapist. Don't get it twisted. So, but in this spread, we take a look at your mental energy. We take a look at your interpersonal relationships. We take a look at what is bothering or distressing you, if anything. And then we take a look at your emotional energy. We'll wrap it all up with some advice, maybe see what the predictive outcome is. It just depends on how the reading flows and goes, and it's different every time. So, welcome to your My Taropist session. All right, let's get it going. We are going to do a fun little game tonight. So if you want to come on into the chat, this is how we do the game. I will write down a word on this piece of paper here. And it's a secret. And I'm going to write it down live. Okay. So it's not pre-planned. The first person that I see in the chat to say the word will get a quickie general reading at the end. So make sure you come on into the chat for that. So, hey, Wanda. Hey, Leilani. Oh, yes, girl. So glad you made it. So if you guys didn't catch that, I am going to write down the secret word now on this piece of paper right here. And the first person that I see say it in the chat will get a quickie general reading at the end. Okay. So are you all ready? I'm going to write the word down right now. Okay. Okay. I actually wrote down 2 words and then I realized that's a bad idea. So I wrote down a word. Okay. I wrote down a word. Hey, Shelly. Hey. I started right and I was like, that's technically 2 words. So there's your first clue. And if you don't know how this game goes, hey, Kavita, if you don't know how this game goes, what I do is like, if for some reason you guys don't guess it, people aren't guessing the word, I'll give out a clue after every placement in the spread. Okay. So that is what we are going to do. Oh, I'm not sure which deck to use, y'all. My decks need to be cleansed tomorrow. For real, though. That's the truth of it. All right, I want to get this going. So I know I promised you guys I was going to do all the air signs tonight, but I'm not going to be able to. I'm only going to do Gemini. Tomorrow I'll do Libra and Aquarius, okay? So I'm apologizing to you folks who really were hoping. Let's do this one. Yeah, who were hoping for no. Oh, these decks are gonna be cleansed, man. Who were hoping for Libra and Aquarius. The feezy's going on right now. Okay. Okay, sorry you guys. It's a very important thing to make sure you pick the right deck for a reader. Okay, that's the one. Okay, we're gonna do Mystic Mondays, okay? Let's get it. Gemini. So what is going on in the mental energy of my Gemini people? Okay. Yay. All right. What's going on in the mental energy of my Gemini folks? What is going on in the mental energy of my Gemini people? What is going on in the mental energy of my Geminis? What is going on in the mental energy of my Geminis? This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. Okay. How is everyone doing? How are you guys doing? Ooh, the Emperor. You could have an Aries on your mind. Let's see. I feel like some of you guys have a lot of responsibilities, kind of the impression I'm getting, like some of you have a lot of responsibility that's on your mind. For some of you, it could be work that's on your mind. It could be a father figure. You could be thinking about your dad, whether they're present or not. Particularly if I feel like you feel absent. For some of you, you may feel like absent or separated from your family at this time. It's for some. And maybe this is tied to a father figure. You might have family on your mind. And if it's not family, something like a loss or wound that you might have still related to family or your father. For others of you, yeah, for some of you, I feel like you're doing a lot of deep inner reflecting and really just trying to find some balance in this season. Something feels slightly amiss in your mental energy. It's not terrible, Gemini, but it feels like a little bit of sadness. Like there's some kind of like a woundedness that's still there, um, or something that's kind of bugging you, is maybe like the best way to say it. Something that's kind of bugging you that it's kind of hard for you to shake right now. I feel like you're kind of trying to get some strength and stability back in your mental energy, but there's like something or someone that's really on your mind and it feels like it's a loss. For some of you, it could be related to work or job or career. For the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles to be here right now, you might be a little on edge is just kind of the energy I'm getting, like a little bit on edge mentally, trying to get back some sense of like stability or control. Some of you might have had like feel an emotional loss or a sadness related to, if it is money or career, there's also like an emotional loss or sadness that you feel associated with that. Okay. Do you know what I mean? It's like yeah, there's this Three of Swords. It's like, hey, Mark, hey, like there's some kind of heartbreak that I think you guys are really trying to heal from, and you're trying to temper that energy, and you're trying to be really strong, and you're trying to keep your happiness up, But there's something, it's like, I feel like a push pull in your mental energy, Gemini. Do you know what I mean? It's like you might experience something like, say you're like kicking it with friends one day, you're feeling pretty happy, you're feeling pretty good, like, oh, this is great. Okay, but then it's like the next day you might be like, man, I really miss my family, or I really miss my dad. Like my friends are great, but I miss this other person or this other thing, right? Or it might be this energy of, it's going to be different for each of you, where it's like, oh, I'm not heartbroken. I'm strong. Like I can withstand this pain because I've had more. For some of you, it's like you've been through some shit, right? You've been through some stuff already. And you're sort of in this, it's almost like I feel like you guys being a little bit stubborn. Maybe you have Leo in your chart or Aries in your chart. Uh, and it's just like I'm feeling like a bit of stubbornness from you, Gemini. You might have Sag in your chart. Maybe you have fire in your chart because I got all the fire signs here in the major arcana. Okay. Just saying. I also have Virgo in the major arcana. You could be dealing with the Virgo, have a Virgo, Aries, Sag, Leo placements, or in people that you're dealing with, okay, or in your family, whatever the case may be, friends, lovers, loved ones, whatever. But I feel like it's sort of like you're really trying to fight against this, like you're in this wounded warrior energy, like trying to really like stand your ground and be like, I've been through worse, like or I've fought my battles, like I can withstand this, I can withhold this, everything's good, you know what I mean? But I feel like you're playing yourself because I feel like you're not totally good, some of you, okay? There's still something nagging at you in your mental energy that you're not really able to fully move past. When you are alone with yourself deep down, you might be in this energy of like reminiscing or feeling a bit lonely or a bit sad or a bit down, a little bit isolated for some. I don't know. It's you're really fighting against that though. You're trying to temper that feeling and you're trying to release something with the 8 of Cups. Like I feel like you're really trying to release something or someone here, but um but there's something still here that's plaguing you a bit, right? But you're trying to be strong. You're trying to be strong, Emperor. Tell me more about this Emperor in Gemini's mental. 2 of Cups. I honestly feel like some of you are really missing somebody for some of you. And it definitely, like, if you had a close relationship with your father, for some of you, I feel like, that was like a soulmate connection. Remember, soulmates don't have to be lovers. They can, now for some of you, this could be a lover, but I'm getting such strong other energy that's not a lover or a relationship. some of you it could be, but for a lot of you, I feel like there's somebody else and for some of you, it could be like your job brings you a lot of happiness and satisfaction whenever you do, like if you own a business or with that emperor, you like to be kind of in control of a project or thing that you're working on that brings you financial increase. It's like you have I said this, I think, right? You have an emotional tie to that, whatever it is that you do for work. For some of you, you put like blood, sweat, and tears into it. It means more to you than just a paycheck. So for some of you, I just feel like whether this be a person or it's like your job or career, it's like there's something here that I feel like brings you a lot of joy and that makes you feel whole and complete. And it's like I feel this sense of like almost missing this thing. There's some kind of mental conflict, again, that you guys are trying to move past. 5 of Swords to 6 of Swords, right? Trying to get your stability back. For some of you guys, you could have been waiting a really long time or saving up for something or working on saving your money in this season. That could be something that or hoping that like your efforts are going to produce some kind of reward in the end. I'm going to move on from your mental because I think we might get a little deeper in this as we move along your spread, my friends. Hey, Mark. Hey, Julia. Oh, Julia, your thing looks different, I think. Hello. It's like you're a different color tonight. Don't forget, you guys, I wrote down the word on this tablet. There's a secret word. If anyone in the chat says it tonight, we're gonna pull do a little mini general reading for you. So nobody's guessed it yet. Well, I gave one clue. It was 2 words, and then I realized, oh, that's not one word, that's 2 words. So I took off one. So it's one of those words that is actually 2 words, but I can also work when you remove one of the words, if that makes sense. Okay. You're on the laptop. Okay, Julia. This is for Gemini. It's something that's useful. That's another clue. All right. This is for Gemini. Gems. What is going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Geminis? And we'll also take a little sneaky peek at love for my lovers. This is for Gemini. 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 Shelly. I think Bo might have been. Oh no, Zimmy was one of the words one time. Okay, what is going on in Gemini's interpersonal relationships? Some of you Geminis might. No, let's move on. I think some of you want to be, some of my Geminis, if you're not in a relationship, you want to be, or you're hoping to find a soulmate, or you're thinking about a soulmate connection. That's for some, not for everybody. But I really wasn't feeling that like intuitively. But I got to say also what the cards literally say too. So I'll just FYI. Because there was a 4 of Wands, the Hierophant. Okay, we got the Emperor and the 2 of Cups, just saying. All right, what's going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Gemini? Whoa, hello. Okay. Yes. What did I say? I don't know who this is for. See, I'm telling you, one of y'all is really missing somebody that I feel like, and you're holding this in. And you're trying to be strong. There's somebody that you really miss, okay? That it's like your heart is feeling still broken from something. And I don't feel like it's brand new. For some of you, it could be new. But for others of you, it doesn't feel like a new energy. It feels like it's something that's coming up, and maybe it's the retrograde, but it's like there's some feelings that are trying to bubble up, but you guys are trying to be really strong and not display, I feel like, outwardly that you're feeling heartbroken right now. You're trying to be really strong, but you're really nostalgic about I feel like for some of you, it's like a past love or a relative or a friend even. I got 3 of Cups over here too. It's like you're trying to find ways to like make yourself happy. For some of you, you might be like trying to find really creative ways to make yourself, like you're thinking about like, it's sort of like the energy I'm getting is this, okay? If this resonates for you. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Rosie. It's like this is what I'm feeling, okay? It's this energy of like, when you're alone, it's like you feel sad and lonely, more sad and lonely than when you're with other people. And it's like you try to sit there and think of like, how can I keep myself busy? What can I do to make myself feel better? You know, what are like, because it's like you get this little bubbly up feeling. I'm even feeling it now. It's like a feeling kind of like sad and lonely, or like you're missing somebody, or whatever the case is, right? And it's like you start to feel that percolate, and it's like immediately like, okay, let me think of something else that makes me really happy. Maybe you're like a person who likes to scroll and like TikTok and like just like zoning out on TikTok, TikToks or real or funny real, or whatever, or memes. Like it just makes you like it takes your mind off of it, right? Or it's like you're trying to shut off this feeling. I was like, you're really trying to shut this off somehow. You know, it's like you're ignoring the albatross, or not the albatross, the elephant in the room. It's like you're trying to ignore it because it's too emotionally, it's like too many emotions at once. You're feeling too many feels, so you're trying to ignore it. Do you feel me? And like exactly, like you're trying to fight against this. Like, you're trying to be mentally strong, or you're trying to disassociate yourself emotionally and not allow yourself to feel the feels. And I'm like, dude, man, friends, feel the feels, man, whatever this is. For some of you, it's heavy. Not for everybody. For some of you, it might not be that heavy, but for somebody, it is, because I feel the energy, right? And also for some of you, whoever you might be missing or feeling nostalgic about, it could be someone with this Four of Pentacles. It could have been someone you live with, or someone that was a part of like your core, like the infrastructure of your life, right? The foundation of your existence for some. And that's why I say it could be like a father figure, or like a relative, or if it was like a relationship, it was a very significant one, or a person or something. And for some of you, again, with the Pentacle energy, I do feel like some of this might be tied to like work or career, but we're in interpersonal now. Oh, I didn't change it. Sorry. We're in interpersonal now. Okay. But all right, let's see. Tell me more about what's going on with Gemini and their interpersonal relationships. You just missed that, like, there's this energy of nostalgia, and there's a lot of soulmate energy in this too. 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups. So, Hierophant. Again, I feel like this is something or someone that was a big part of for some of you, it's like your upbringing, your childhood, or your foundation, like the foundation of who you are, what made you you. There's like a spiritual and deep connection here. There may be some kind of distance between you and somebody. Maybe there's separation by now. If this is a situation where like somebody if it's like a relationship thing, and like somebody was in another connection and that's why you can't be together, I just feel like you're not able to be with somebody right now. There's like a break, there's like a separation or break or distance between you, whether it be physically or spiritually, or like, but I feel like there's this desire to somehow like bridge the gap, to try to bring some kind of balance and harmony back to some kind of a situation that you might be in with somebody. This is really deep energy for freaking interpersonal. Let me see something. What's going on with your what is going on with like your love life? What's going on with Gemini's romantic relationships? Let's see. One shuffle here. What's going on with Gemini's romantic relationships? Hey, Kim. Oh, guacamole sounds good. Whoever said that. Hey, Juliet. Oh, man. Gemini. All right. What is going on in romantic relationships with Gemini? What's going on in your love life, friends? I want to know what this is. I think it's going to be different. I feel like that's why it's not super specific, because it may be different for different ones. Okay, for some of you guys, there is definitely a situation where you could be in a long distance connection. This will not be for everybody, but we got the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So could be dealing with a Cancer. I've got Taurus here, Aries, like I said, Scorpio now, and I've also got fixed energy. I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, there's different stories going on here. I hate when it's not specific. Like some readers hate when it's too specific. I like it to be too specific. I'm like, bring on the specificity. So some of you guys must be going with different things. Fixed sign energy, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius for some. Okay, it doesn't have to be any of those signs, but I feel very much like somebody here is thank you, Juliet. Somebody here, oh my gosh, somebody's got some yummy food going on here. Somebody's involved in a long distance connection. For some of you, you might literally be missing somebody because they're at a distance from you, right? And you want this to come together. Somehow you want this to work in some way and maybe move towards something better, maybe something more stable and committed. But for some of you, it's like there's distance there that's keeping you apart. But there's a strong desire to move towards some kind of victory with this person for those of you who are resonating with that. Okay. If you're not in a long distance connection, I feel like you want to try to look for somebody who's not in your area. If you're striking out in your own backyard, I say expand your horizons elsewhere. You might have more victory with that. Or if you move, for some of you, you might be finding somebody, new person, a new connection, something that could be solid and stable and committed and grow. Okay. If you go elsewhere, for some of you, there is like a cycle that has come to a close, or you need to close out. World card, death card. Okay. And it's like, I feel like you won't have victory in your love life till you could like completely close out whatever this other thing is, like tie up those loose ends. If you were married before, like make it official, with that justice and hierophant that I was seeing, like make it official. Or if the other person needs to make it official so you guys can finally come together. Because I feel there's a strong desire for somebody, whether it's you or this person, to really come together and make something finally freaking happen, right? And get on the same page here and be together, or bridge the gap, whatever this gap is, whether it's physical distance, like I said, spiritual distance, verbal, like maybe there's a failure to communicate or communicate effectively. Yeah, exactly. What did I freaking say? If somebody's like sneaking around and that still like hasn't completed like a cycle of marriage or whatever, somebody, justice, Seven of Swords, if there's something here that's already a union that exists that needs to be finalized for some people to come together, freaking do that. Okay. Because you're not going to build with each other or have victory. Just what I see, you can't make this shit up and have victory until someone makes a choice to walk away from another connection and a cycle so that they can start something brand new and take a leap of faith with you. Hey, Joel. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much, Tanya. Everybody make a wish right now. Thank you to Beautifully Connected with Tanya. Y'all go follow her. Give her a follower and holler. Beautifully Connected with Tanya, and make a wish on 11/11. I don't think anyone said the word yet. Or don't forget there's a secret word tonight. Yeah, so that's for somebody. That's somebody's story, okay? Somebody here feels like they're in a soulmate connection, but they haven't really closed out some other cycle to come towards the other. Okay. But I do feel like for all y'all, there's love here. Some of you might already be in a relationship, say maybe even with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody around you that I feel like really wants to nurture a connection with you, or you want to nurture a connection with them. That's for some. Okay. I do feel like there's something here that is like, I'm hearing freaking Michael Jackson. I want to be starting something. I got to be starting something. There's something here that wants to get started, but it's like something's got to be deaded before that can. Okay. Or something has to change or transform in the situation before it can. What's the outcome in love for Gemini in the near future? Let's see. What's the outcome in love for Geminis in the near future? And then we'll move on to what's bothering or distressing you. What's the outcome in love for Geminis in the near future? Gemini, Gemini. Okay. What's the outcome in love for Geminis in the near future? We'll do singles and we'll do coupled. Okay, let's do that. Make it different. Because I feel like I'm talking in different ones, y'all. Tell me which one's your story, because there's different stories happening. I can tell you right now. I don't like it when it's like this. I like it to be very like specific. All right. Single Geminis only. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Tell me what is coming up in love for my single Geminis. What's the outcome in love for my single Geminis in the near future? You're gonna come together, okay? So if you're one of these people that was like hoping that you come together with somebody, it's gonna happen. Yeah, the happy days are here again, friends. Okay, if you've been wanting to reunite with somebody, it's going to happen. And if this isn't a person that's specifically on your mind, I feel like you guys are going to start getting some confidence, going to get out there, mixing and mingling. Some of you guys might be having like a little flingy fling, okay? Dating and having some fun, enjoying the last drop of summer, or this fall season, I should say, really, or getting into the fall, coming into the fall, having some fun, dating, getting out there, mixing, mingling, having some good, you know what, boo-boos, okay? It looks good for you, and it could result in some kind of a connection. And if not that, those of you who have somebody on the brain and you're hoping to finally harmonize, come together right now. Oh, let me meet some. You will, okay? But definitely some fun. And she'll have fun till her daddy takes the T-bird away. But you guys gotta get out of the house, okay? You gotta get out of your head and you gotta get out of the house to make this shit happen, okay? It's not a sure thing. You gotta put yourselves out there, right? 6 of Wands. All right. Could be with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Saggy. Doesn't have to be, though. Lots of fire there for you. What about my Geminis that are already in a relationship? Anything coming up for them in love in the near future? Gemini's already connected in a relationship or connection. All right, Gemini, Gemini. What's going on with those already in a relationship? Whoa. That flew out. What was that card? Oh, okay. It's cute for... Okay. I'm not going to take that upside down because it flew out weird. So either single or committed. I see some fun, in flirty fun, getting out there. Some of you that are in a relationship, you guys might be having something like taking a fun trip together. 3 of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay. You might be taking like and it doesn't feel like a long trip, although it could be like a little vacation. It may be like, a day trip or like a weekend trip, 3 days. I don't know. It's something that though that will kind of help you guys. Like, I feel like a little sense of adventure, some fun. um maybe something near the water, near the ocean. Doesn't have to be, maybe in the mountains, something like outside. I think you guys are going to go out and play together, have fun, be lighthearted together, go explore, go adventuring, whatever that may be for you. Maybe something physical or active that you'll do. I feel like it's something playful and fun that you'll be experiencing with your lover. Also, I feel like if you guys have been in your head about some kind of conversation or communication you need to have with this person, some of you haven't had the talk and you need to have the talk, or this may be a conversation about like, where is this headed? Where is this going? Especially if this is a newer relationship, for those of you in a newer connection, okay, you may be having some kind of talk about, and you may be a little bit anxious or fearful about that, about having a conversation about like, what are we? Where are we going? Where is this connection going? Is it, you know what I mean? So that's for those of you who probably are not already seriously committed. All right. Let's see what is bothering or distressing my Geminis. What's bothering or distressing you? Don't forget, you guys, there's a word written down on this tablet on the other side. If anyone says the word in the chat, we will give them a quickie general at the very end. And I'll even pull some answers tarot for you, whomever that is. So keep it chitty chatting and guessing. And nobody said it yet. I don't think. Let me see. Let me double check. Oh, okay, Tanya. I'm not doing all the air signs tonight. FYI, you guys, if you missed the beginning, I'm only doing Gemini tonight. I'm not able to do all of them like I had wanted to. I'm only doing Gemini tonight. I will do Libra and Aquarius mañana. Okay, mañana. So just FYI. So it's only Gemini. Okay. All right. Sorry about that for all my good guesses. No, I did. So the guesses were, or the clues were, it was 2 words. I erased one. I keep wanting to do this. Sorry, I'm not trying to flip anyone off. I erased one of the words. It's a word that can it's a part of a 2-word word. Okay, that's one clue. The other clue was it's something useful. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, what is bothering or distressing my Geminis? What's bothering or distressing my Geminis? Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Everybody, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, friends, please, and thank you. Pretty please. Don't forget to hit that thumb, my friends. Okay. What is bothering or distressing? Here comes that energy again. Some of you guys are going through something. It's bothering or distressing my Gemini's river song. I don't know why. Oh, it's bothering or distressing my Geminis. All right, let's get it. Gemini, Gemini. What is bothering or distressing my Geminis? The Mina points like that. Yeah. It's like you don't think about it sometimes. It's like it's actually maybe my favorite finger on our hand, but it's like we can't show it off or nothing because of the other meaning. Is there a country where that's not offensive? I want to go there so I can just walk around like this. YouTube, please don't censor me. Okay. What's bothering or distressing my Gemini? Oh. I'm hearing just the 2 of us. Oh, thank you, Kim. We can make it if we try. Oops, sorry. What happened? Thank you so much, Kim. Just the 2 of us. You and I, and I'll show you why. Sorry. All right. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go back and show this. This is crazy. Okay. Anyways, we're on what's bothering or distressing you. You guys know. Okay. It's so hot. I have to. So I can't do all of them tonight. I'm gonna do them in the daytime tomorrow when I can use natural light and not be melting because I don't have air conditioning, not like real air conditioning. So, all right. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, these guesses are getting better, warmer ish. I love that therapist. That's a good one. 7 of Pentacles and Judgment. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. You got the king and the queen or king, 2 kings. We 3 king. No, only 2 kings. King of Wands, King of Pentacles. You got the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, some of you guys, I don't know what. Some of you might be feeling like you're getting a little bit. This is a side message. Somebody here might be feeling like you're feeling a bit like you're being drained financially, or like your abundance is. I don't feel like this is about your mom, although it might be for some. Hopefully not. If you've lost a mother figure recently, I'm my deepest condolences. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is like you're feeling defeated when it comes to like your abundance. There's a lot of pentacles is why I'm saying. For some of you guys, you might be trying to make some kind of future plans or move towards some kind of future goals, but it's like it's going so slowly. And I feel like some of you guys are losing some kind of hope here. You might have a lot of responsibilities that you're juggling, and it's sort of like almost like how am I gonna keep these balls in the air kind of an energy. There's a bit of fear I'm sensing from some of you guys, and if it's not like you don't have the resources, it's still this energy of like, how do I keep these balls in the air? Hey, Fabian Velasquez. Oh, I like your name, Fabian. Oh, nice. Okay. For some of you guys, you might be juggling like more than one person right now. You might have a couple of people that either are on your mind or just that you might be trying to have them make a decision about what you're going to invest in. Now, for some of you guys, I'm getting very distinctly that this is about like work. And for some of you, you might feel like you're having to choose between your passion, your passion, what lights your fire, what makes you super passionate, and what brings in more money. Okay, what do you invest in? It's a decision that you're making, right? Where do you plant your seed? What is going to you're considering what's going to give you the most return on your investment, but you're also, part of you is like very drawn towards, and you got a lot of fire in this reading, a lot of fire. I don't know if you got fire in your chart, Gemini, but it may be also this energy of you trying to decide between what grounds you and what lights your fire and makes you feel very passionate. And some of you guys, I feel like you're trying to reconcile that within yourself. It's like there's this, you might have earth in your chart too. It's this very strong energy I'm getting from some of you of like, you want to kind of find this balance within yourself, but it's like you really want the stability, but you also don't want to lose that fire. And trying to marry the two, I feel like for some of you guys is presenting a bit of a challenge, because I feel like part of you is very drawn and enticed by this or whatever's going to bring you abundance or set you back right, especially if you feel like you're getting drained financially, or like your abundance is kind of slowed down, or it's trickled, it's dwindled. For some of you guys, yeah. Or it's like things are moving too slowly. For some of you might have some goals, like long-term goals you want to achieve. And some of you might feel like I'm not going to be able to get that. For some of you, if I don't go this, like the safe route, right? The one that's bringing the most abundance. Now, see what I mean? I told you, I swear, I feel like for some of you guys is about like work or career finances. It's like some of you might have even had an offer an opportunity that you missed, or came to an end before it like even really began, okay? Or an opportunity that came to an end before it could even like gestate, because there's a lot of this energy, right, of like the seed planting and then the harvest being reaped, right? So what I'm getting though is what's missing here is some of you guys have tried to plant the seed and have been unable to, or it wasn't in fertile soil, or it's like you planted the seed, but you haven't reaped the return on your investment yet. You haven't gotten to that point yet. So here you are, Judgment Town, trying to figure out which pony do I pick, or do I take the train or the bus? Do I take the car or the horse? Like what do I do? Meet me at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. Yeah, I don't know. You're trying to follow your intuition and follow your heart, but here's the thing, friends, is like you're overthinking this shit, I feel like. And the more you think about it and the more time that goes by, it's like the deeper in depression you get, or the sadder you get, or the more you feel this is a loss, okay? Yeah, see, your perspective needs to shift, my friends. You think there aren't enough opportunities. There are opportunities. Now, for some of you, this could be love, so take it as it resonates. Some of you just feel like there's not enough opportunities, or you've missed out on an opportunity, or whatever the case may be, right? Some of you just like lost your passion, man. You lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. But don't lose it, friends. There's like so much hope here that you're just not seeing, okay? I feel like you're focusing your attention and energy on the wrong things is what I'm getting a little bit here, okay? I think you're focused, you know what it is, Gemini? Some of you is like, I feel very strongly that you're not being honest and true to yourself. You're not, either you don't have faith in yourself, or it's like you're bypassing your own emotional needs your own passions, your own desires, your own drives in order to kind of go a safer route, a safer path, a more traditional path. And I feel like that's not for you. And I feel like the reason why shit's not popping off is because you're lying to your own self. You're denying your own truth. Okay? And the reality is, I feel like if you actually followed the passion and you chose that route, you would be so much freaking happier than what I'm seeing here. Wow. I just got for so many or multiple ones. I don't know who this is for. Whomever you're missing, like, what do you think that they would want for you? Would they want you to be happy, truly? Would they want you to follow your heart and your passion? Or would they want you to do what you feel is safe or most traditional, right? Because you're afraid of taking a risk, maybe, of taking a chance on yourself, of something not working out. Because I don't feel like you're all in. This is not an energy of someone who's all in either way. Okay. This is someone who's going back and forth and back and forth. You haven't really, if you're like, well, I've already tried, I've already invested, I already tried, I already did this, I already did that. No, but did you really? Because I don't feel like you totally planted the seed completely. And if you did, it wasn't in the right soil, was it? Right. You still have a judgment call to make. You're at a crossroads here. And I don't know if you're making the one that's like really the one that resonates with your soul. So it's time, I feel like, for some of you guys have a come to Jesus moment about it. Are you really all in on one direction or another? Or are you vacillating? Are you on the fence? Why did this get intense all of a sudden? Oh, man. Okay. Hey, Apollo. Hey, friend. Okay, what is going on in your emotional energy? Did anyone guess the word yet? I don't think so. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. So, let's give another clue. Okay, something useful. It's something that you can add. It could be part of a word or two words, but I've shortened it to just one word. Let's see. We need another. Yeah, the word guessing game. We're playing it. It's on this little piece of paper. Let's see. It's something that it's useful, but also it's something that you use a lot. Okay, most people use quite frequently. All right, let's see. What is going on in the emotional energy? Thank you again, Kim, and thank you again, Tanya. What's going on in the emotional energy of my Geminis? I feel like I need to get you advice on this one at the end. That got deep. Emotional energy of my Geminis. I was not expecting Gemini's reading to like be heavy like this. Okay, let's see. Emotional energy of my Gems. All right, Gemini, Gemini. What's going on in the emotional energy of my Geminis? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, friends. Thank you, and thank you, thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you again. All right. Strength. Yeah, I told you, you guys are trying to put on this front like you strong, and but inside it's like underneath the surface is this Five of Wands energy. On the surface, I feel like, is a strength card. The strength card keeps coming up. So again, you could have Leo in your chart. Maybe you like lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, no, just lions and tigers, just cats. Roar. Okay. You could have Leo in your chart, though. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. Or you could have a Leo in your family and your energy. I don't know. But that's the thing, friends. You're trying really hard to keep it cool on the surface, to be strong, to act like show your strength here. And it's like under the surface, though, I feel like there's a lot of flutter. a lot of flutter, some chaos. I don't think you got your shit together like you trying to show the world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you guys are playing. Oh, hi Bo. Did you hear that? You heard Leo? You heard them. He's so smart. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. Say hi to the peoples, to the Gemini peoples and all the other peoples out there. Hi. Mwah. Okay. The fur. Okay. So then you got the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this is tied to work or career for some. But I feel like this is also you trying to work on this. Okay. Trying to work on your emotional health and well-being. You got the 5 of Swords telling you, don't lie to me, Gemini. The 9 of Swords. You guys, come on now. You go back and forth, up and down with it, Gemini. I feel like I feel like there's a lot going on in your emotions right now, and you're trying to, again, like find this balance, trying to temper things, right? Going within, trying to really reconcile this within yourself. Maybe some of you guys are pulled back, like emotionally trying to make some big decisions about your life, your future, where you're headed, or what makes you happy. Like maybe you're reassessing like what it is that truly makes you happy. I feel like some of you guys are really working on your mental health, which is tied to your emotional health and well-being, in this season too, is what I get. And I feel like it might be something where like maybe you meditate, you feel great, and then you start to contemplate and your mind starts playing tricks on you and fucking you up emotionally, right? Some anxiety, some fear, some stress, some chaos here, conflict, internal conflict, emotional conflict, and chaos that I feel like you're trying really hard to work on. Getting the strength and stability back and feeling like yourselves again. Again, some of you, it's like your confidence, your sense of self-worth, value, your happiness is tied very much to like your occupation or your how you're doing financially. For some of you guys, it's a passion for you. Yeah, work. See, it's passion for you guys. It's passion for you. For others of you, straight up, you're dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign. I don't know who that is, like, or if that's your placements. I mean, these fire and earth people keep showing up in your reading. I can't help but see it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Saggy. Tell me what that's about, because it's been nothing but these fire and earth signs throughout this entire reading. Now, there are a certain number of you that, especially if you are in a relationship or connected to a fire earth sign, that I feel like you guys are really hoping to take this connection to the next level. And that could also be something that is like, it's like you want to go from single. Where am I at? You want to go from single to committed with somebody here that you're very passionate about. You see a future with this person. There's a lot of love you have for this person, right? And I feel like for some of you guys, it's like you're really hopeful that, because this has showed up a couple of times in your reading too. So this is for a certain group of Geminis. I feel like you're ready to take things to the next level, but maybe there's a struggle to commit here, either on your end or your person's end. Somebody here is ready. They're ready. They're fully ready for everything. Okay. But there's a struggle, either some having trouble seeing eye to eye with somebody, or for you guys to get on the same page, and for somebody to just make a move. And I feel like it's causing a certain amount of emotional chaos and fear over, are you going to really get this wish fulfillment? That's for somebody. Okay. Is this really going to come for you? Like, are you guys ever going to take this to the next level? I feel like that's plaguing some Gemini out there, right? For some of you, you do feel like you found this soulmate. There's soulmate connection. You got 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Lovers have come out in this reading, and you got 4 of Wands, Hierophant, Justice, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Like, I can't help but say what I'm seeing. Like, for somebody, I feel like you really want the end all be all. You're trying to work towards some long-term goal. For some of you, it's like maybe you have a goal to, like, for you and your partner to get married or to move in together, to buy a house or something like that. And it's like, maybe finances are an issue, like not being able to save enough for these goals or these things that you really want in the long term. That's for some, whether you're single or committed. And for others of you, it's like you really want this person to finally and truly like commit to you. And if there isn't a person, it's like you want one, right? And if there isn't one, it's like there's a water sign. It's like, you really, it's like you're tired of waiting, or you're feeling disappointed, or you're feeling like some of you might feel rejected. Like, are you on the same page? Are we really like seeing eye to eye on this or not? Like, are you going to make a decision to invest in this or not? Invest in me or not? There's some confusion there. Okay, let's see what's going on. Tell me more about the strength card and the Let's go on the strength with the strength card for a Gemini and their emotional energy. But I feel like you're not trying to let anyone see this. Like, you know, all of this is like below the surface for you. King of Cups, okay, to clarify. So for some of you, it's like you trying to work on retaining this sense of emotional strength, emotional stability, despite the fact that there is something that's wounding you, right? There is a bit of a wound there, friends. You're trying to put on a good front, and but you're working on it, okay? Whatever that is. For some of you could already be healing from something that's like a past hurt or pain, working on it, you know. So I see you trying, friends, but I just don't want you to bypass your, you know, all the feels and whatever it is bubbling up inside of you just because you're trying to put on a good front. You know what I mean? But I do see you trying to really work on your emotional strength, stability, and all of that in this season, which is good. For some of you, I feel like, again, like you could be like in therapy, counseling, something like that, like working on the mental health, which is also in turn, maybe also your physical health too, with the pentacle energy here, and which is enabling you to have better emotional health in the end, right? All right, let's see. I believe someone said the word. Hey, Sabrina the Mystery. Hey. All right. Let's see. Somebody said it. Yep. Okay. So this is a little funny. So I'm gonna give it technically to Shelly because I'll tell you why. So initially I wrote down cell phone. Can you guys see that? I actually wrote down cell phone, and then I was like, that's 2 words kind of. But you're right, Shelly. You can spell it as 1 word, right? Shelly would know. She's a writer. So I was like, maybe that's too complicated and no one will get it. Or they'll be mad at me because it's 2 words. So I scratched out cell and left it at phone. So that was the clue of like, it's 2 words in 1 word, blah, blah, blah. But then Rosie went in there with the phone, and then someone else did cell phone, 2 words, right? Who was that? Mark. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to Shelly because she really was technically the first person to say like AP style to say like the original word. So kudos to Shelly. It's like she read my mind. Because it's funny, you put the 2 together, Shelly. Clever. AP style. All right, let's get it. Let's get some advice for you, friends, my Gemini friends, real quick, fast, and in a hurry, and then we will do a little general for Shelly. All right. All right, Gemini, what advice do we have for you with all of these energies, man? This has been a doozy. Like when I'm hot, I read slower, and I don't like that either. I can't wait for the weather to cool off. Gemini, Gemini. All right, what do we got advice wise for my Gemini peeps? Oh, Ace of Wands. I feel like you got whatever this painful ending was, whatever this like cycle was that was painful for you. I feel like you are going to move past it. I really do. And I think you are going to get your mojo back. You may get some communication from someone that's going to light a spark or fire in you. Now, for those of you who are dealing with someone long distance, maybe it's going to be that, like, you'll have a conversation where that's going to kind of reignite some kind of passion between you or something. But I feel like this is also you making a decision to truly follow your passion in this season. Because I feel like for some of you, it's like the path that you've been on has been disappointing. It's been dejecting. It's been, it's just left you feeling not good. It's left you feeling defeated. And I feel like it's time for some of my Geminis to really rethink and reevaluate, take a step back and really rethink and reevaluate. Because some of you guys are like swimming upstream. It's like you're trying to stand your ground against what? For what? It's like you're fighting your own passions here, right? When I feel like the direction that you should be building in is one that's going to bring you the most emotional fulfillment, not the 10 of pentacles, the 10 of cups. And then the pentacles will come from that. Do you feel me? But I feel like some of you guys are too afraid, okay, to follow your own dreams, to follow your own hearts and your own passions, right? So it's left you in this sort of like back and forth, you're juggling, you're trying to get this balance. For some of you, it's like you're stressed. You've got, it's burdensome. You've got too many responsibilities, too many things on your plate, too many things on your mind, too much. And you know why? It's because you're really trying to fight against something that's not your battle to fight. It's just not. Your job is to go after your passion, what lights your fire, what makes you feel really good, what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what brings you bliss. So that is the advice that I have for you, my friends. That is the advice I have for you. I feel like this energy will clear, but I feel like some of you guys need to have like a real true come to Jesus moment. Reevaluate, go back to the drawing board. Don't think about what is safe, traditional, conventional. It's more of like, what is really going to get me going? Like, what is really going to light my fire? Come on, baby, light my fire. It's going to really get that fire lit under my ass to like really, pursue something that brings me joy, happiness, pleasure. Life is short, friends. Okay. Thank you, Geminis. Thank you. Some roadblocks during retrograde, Julia. Oh, no. No. We don't like that, but I feel you. I feel you. All right. Shelly friend. Let's make you a banner just for you. Okay. Shelly. You guys don't forget to thumbs up if this is where I leave you. Thank you, Gemini, so much for being here. Thank you for watching this reading. It's been a pleasure to do this My Taropist session for you. Until next month, my friends, take it easy breezy and be beautiful and blessed. I will, if you don't know already, I come on and do all signs readings typically twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you will get more Gemini readings throughout the rest of this month. So come on back. Also, don't forget to watch your My Taropist sessions for your moon, your rising, and your Venus as well, potentially. But definitely for your moon and your rising to get an overall picture of what's going on with you in all areas and facets of your life and yourself. It's about you, boo-boo. But thanks so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. Set it for all so you know every time I go live or upload a new reading for you. Thank you so much, friends. And if you want to stick around and see what a little general is like, here we go. This is no one tonight. Okay, Wanda. I see you, boo. This is for Shelly. Sorry, you guys. I didn't look as much at the chat tonight. I was trying to stay with my Taropist sessions. I try to really stay in the energy. I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you, Rosie, for coming. I missed what was going on with you, my friend, but drop me a holler. All right, this is for Shelly. Thank you, Julia. Oh, you got a different picture now. Bye, Apollo, and anyone who's not sticking around for Shelly's reading, but I hope you do. SHELLY. Okay, Shelly, what does Shelly need to know right now? What is the most urgent message that Shelly needs to know right now? Okay, woo. That came out like, woo, so many cards. So many cards. Shelly, I see you in a lot in your head right now. A lot in your head. You got 8 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Hanged Woman, Queen of Swords. Aw. Oh, it's your birthday, River Song. What? Happy birthday, River Song. Oh, man. Ace of Swords and 6 of Swords. So, bottom of the deck, we have 8 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Woo, girl. I feel like you're trying to get some clarity and some truth about something here. This could, now remember, energies are fluid. This could be past energy, present energy, or predictive energy for you. You're trying to get some clarity on there's some kind of struggle or something that you're trying to move past. There's this energy here with this 8 of Swords, 7 of Wands of like, I don't know if it's like you fighting against, because the Hanged Woman is here, like your own thoughts here that you're trying to get some kind of victory over. You might feel kind of blocked or stuck mentally right now, or feeling blocked and stuck in general, trying to figure out which direction to go. Where are you headed? Can you move towards calmer, clearer waters here? Can you get some clarity about maybe a decision that you might be having to make, or again, a direction that you need to go? This may have to do with like work, career, finances, because the 8 of Pentacles is here. You might be juggling a lot of responsibilities right now, particularly like maybe financial responsibilities. And maybe it's like a situation where you're trying to allow fate to take its course. Like you want things to move forward, but I feel like you're really trying to trust that everything is going to work out in divine timing, that things are going to move forward, like trying to allow fate to take its natural course. But then there's a part of like your mental energy in the middle here is like keeping things blocked. I feel like it feels like the mental energy is what's kind of preventing things. Like you might be getting a little bit stuck in your head is what I'm trying to say. And that might be preventing a little bit the flow of things, because maybe there's a certain amount of a lack of trust, or it's just because you can't really see the end from the beginning, or you can't really see clearly or hear clearly. It's like this loop in your mind, and that's kind of, and you fighting against that. It's like sort of what's preventing you from getting like a really clear picture about the direction to go. Let me see what is going on. Let me clarify some of this. Why the 8 of Swords? Why the 8 of Swords? Everyone wish River Song a happy birthday in the chat. The Hierophant. There's just like a struggle to find some kind of harmony and balance here. Tell me why the 6 of Swords. Whoa. Whoa. There's a lot going on. I'm not going to lie. I feel like there could be also a person here that you're potentially wanting to reconcile with. There could be a person here that either you've blocked or they've blocked you, or you feel like there's been struggle to communicate with them or to get on the same page with them. To collaborate, to come together, to kind of have to work through something, because it feels like if it's a person, there's an issue here that you haven't been able to really work through with this person. It's sort of like there's dangling threads, but you want to kind of know the truth about something, and that could be also it. Like you feel like the truth is escaping you right now. You're trying to see it or you're trying to get it, but it's not attainable, maybe because there's a lack of communication or coming together, because I feel like that's your desire to work through something. You got the King and Queen of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You got Taurus energy here. you have a perfect pair. So if this is like with regard to a connection, it feels like there's a lot of energy of like ghosting or feeling left out in the cold or feeling like something. It feels very strongly like there's some kind of loose end that was never tied up. And it's sort of like there's this, ellipses there that's just existing. And it's sort of like, how can I get the truth? Like, I want the truth in this situation. I want to know, I want answers so that I can kind of clear my mind, or so that we can kind of come together, get on the same page, like we can move past this, whatever this conflict is, so I can kind of feel better. I'm hearing feel better about myself. Like, I don't know if that's a thing here at all. You got the Lovers, major arcana for Gemini, and I said major arcana for Taurus here with this. We also have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and then we got the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I feel like there's somebody that you really want to have a conversation with. I just feel like there's a conversation that's not happening, and the frustration of not having some kind of answers or not really being able to get out of one's head about like, well, what, of coming together here, to kind of solve something, to work through something, to move past some kind of conflict, okay, whether that be internally or with another person, because I've got now 4 people here. It just feels like there's things left unsaid, and somebody here is like very confused still, or frustrated, or feeling like lost in the sauce about like, okay, dot dot dot, so what's the end of that, can we kind of have a happy ending, or can we kind of have some kind of resolution? Can we kind of move past whatever conflict and somehow find a way to like work together, or at least, have a friendship, or at least have an understanding, or something like that? If this King of Wands is not a person, I feel like this is somebody that, if it's not a, like an Aries, Leo, Sag is what I'm trying to say. It's like there may be some passion still there, or some desire for somebody, or attraction towards somebody. Or you might feel like, if I can have this conversation, I assert, and clear the air here, Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, then I will feel better. Like, I'll feel like, okay, I got my fire back, I got my mojo back. Because this energy is not that. This is not an energy of that. This is an energy of feeling like abandoned, a feeling, rejected, a feeling left out in the cold, right? And it's like I'm hearing warming up, Chris. I'm about to. It's like you want to warm up that energy. There's a lot of coldness on this board. There's a lot of coldness on this desk, I should say. What I'm seeing, it's cold energy. It feels very, very chilly out here, and it's hot outside. So this chilliness is not pleasant. And I feel like you want to feel warm again. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. There's some confusion here. Yeah, see, it's like you felt like you might have felt like you were going in a particular direction. Now, take this as it resonates, Shelly, because it's super general, right? So it could be with regard to any particular area of your life, or it could be with regard to a person. But I feel like you were headed, or you felt like you had plans, or you were headed in a direction that was going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment and happiness, right? And you're willing to be patient to get there. It's like one foot in front of the other. Eventually, you're going to get there. But it feels like something wasn't reciprocated on the other end, or there was like some kind of like back and forth, like not back and forth. That's not what I meant to say. Like, something wasn't really coming together. You kept hitting a wall. There was some kind of conflict, and you trying to get some kind of balance, right? And so it's like feeling like you're hitting a wall. And so something like, instead of it progressing forward toward that 10 of Cups, it came to this 10 of Swords, came to some kind of ending. You might have been overly generous, or giving more in an area or aspect of your life, or to people or a person, where you weren't really getting it in return. And that was very frustrating. In fact, your giving, or your generosity, or your good nature, or your, best laid plans, or your good intentions, is what I meant to say, was like met with conflict for some weird ass reason, right? It's like, have you ever given somebody a gift, and then it's like they spit in your face, and it's like, knock the gift out of your hand, like, I don't want that. And you're like, what? I'm just trying to give you a gift here. What are you doing? It's like that energy, right? I don't like it for you. So I feel like there's still like a dreaminess and a hopefulness, but there's a lot of confusion still. Like, is this wish attainable? Can this even happen? Right? Because right now it's at this, feeling betrayed, feeling backstabbed, feeling, beaten down like this, but still trying to stand your ground, even though it's feeling kind of cold and chilly here. So, what advice do we have? Interesting. What advice do we have? No. What's the predictive outcome for this energy in the near future for Shelley? What can she expect with this situation or situations in the near future? What can Shelley expect? What can Shelley expect? It looks different. Hey, Angel. What can Shelley expect? Shelley, Shelley. What can Shelley expect? Okay. I kind of feel like somebody sold you a bill of goods. I feel like somebody made you take a leap in a direction without giving you a nut to land on. I feel like be careful and cautious and more strategic before you take a leap of faith in any direction with anyone for anything. Because not everyone's got the net to catch you. Not everyone's going to give as much as you do or care as much as you do or reciprocate as much as you will. So just be cautious. Use an exorbitant amount of caution next time you take a leap of faith. I'm not saying don't take a leap of faith. I'm saying definitely do, but I'm saying do so with a certain level of caution and risk assessment. Okay, is what I'm getting. What came out for you was the 10 of Swords and then the Magician. Could be Gemini energy, and then on the bottom of the deck I have the Princess of Wands, Aries, Leo, Saggy energy, the Emperor, Aries energy. This could have to do with the father figure. It doesn't have to. I got your energy, Pisces. I feel like you still have a lot of love to give. Okay, deep down there may be maybe you have a bit of a fear taking a leap again because there's a lot of water in that well deep down, right? A lot of feelings, a lot of passion, a lot of love to give, and a lot of emotions, a lot of emotional depth within you. And I feel like what Spirit's saying very clearly is like there's some cycle that needs to close out. Like there's something I feel like you have to just accept what is. Accept what is for now. Because I feel like with this Magician, in that acceptance is going to open the door for something better, something new. Because I've got Page of Wands, the Emperor, and then underneath that World card is the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's something better that you're not seeing here. Okay, this calls be your energy, but I feel like there's something or someone coming that you're not seeing yet. But it's about you're going to have a victory here, whether this be a new job, whether this be a committed relationship, whatever the case is. I feel you moving in a direction towards victory, but I feel like it's going to come and there's a happy new beginning, like a more happily ever after clarity. The clarity that you're seeking is coming. Also with this Princess of Wands Emperor, I feel like the clarity you're seeking is going to come, but it's going to first be initiated by this sense of acceptance of what is. Okay. And you really releasing this burden that I feel like you've held on to a really long time, something you've invested in a long time and you keep holding on to it. And it's like, it's time to stop. It's just wounding you. It's keeping you in this defensive mode. It's keeping you in this sort of victim energy. It's like, it's time to really, truly like, no, it's not your burden anymore to carry. Like, no. And once you accept again what is, then you can manifest the new good that's coming towards you because there's something here better that is coming. Okay. And again, be very strategic and proceed with caution when you take a leap again. But once you accept that, it's like that's when things transform. Okay. Once you allow a cycle to close out and accept that it is, that's when things transform. So that is what I have for you. All right. River song. It's your birthday, boo. So let's get you. I know this is like the people watching back. Oh, you have to go. I was going to get you a little birthday. Oh, you're so welcome, Shelly. I was going to do like a little something quick for your birthday, friend. Um, it won't be as long as all that, but ask me a question. River song, a birthday question. We'll do it quick, lookity splitty, look, bleh, quickity slippily, bleh. Because it's your birthday. Get busy. Ask me one quick question, River Song. Quick question for your birthday, boo. I had to do something a little special because I'm not doing all the air signs like I wanted to tonight. So, and it's Friday, and you guys know it's usually 5-3 Friday. So, all the Geminis watching back, sorry about that. But, you know, I miss 5-3 Fridays. All right, ask me a quickie question, boo. And happy birthday. Shake your body like it's a birthday. And for any Virgos who are watching, for whatever reason, there is a Virgo birthday reading, so please do watch it. It's up on the channel. What should you know? Will you be successful? Oh, pick one? Now you're gonna pump me. Oh man. Okay. What's the success coming to River Song? What is the success that is coming to River Song? What is the success coming to River Song? I don't know what's going on in your life, boo, but Riversong. I know that's not your real name, but River Song. Spirit knows who you are. What is the success coming to River Song? Whoo, what the feezy is that? This is weird. I don't like it. I don't get it, and I don't like it. I'm gonna use a different deck. I swear something's off with the decks right now. They are definitely getting cleansed on tomorrow. I'm using a different deck. Sorry, River Song. What is the success coming to River Song? It was just weird. It was weird ass energy. It was like a lot of past energy, and I'm like, no. No. What's the new good success that is coming to River Song? What is the new good success coming to River Song? I don't want to deal with past stuff. I know it's retrograde. It might be the retrograde. It's the new good success coming to my River Song. Sorry, River Song. What's the new good? Oh, Tres Leches. Oh, you're so lucky. River River Song. All right. What's the new good success? Success and only success. Wow, my decks are mad. Coming to River Song. Sorry, you guys, but what is going on with y'all? What's the new name? Good. Okay. The moon comes out again. Okay. River Song, do you have a fear of like commitments or being in a relationship or love? Because in both things, it feels like there's something in the past that still got you in a little place of fear or holding back energy. Because I feel like it could be like love coming to you, friend. King of Chalices could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Four Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like there's also this sense of like you coming into a season of maybe feeling like more emotionally stable. The moon card come out twice now, okay? Tied to some fear with when it comes to like opening your heart or being more open or open for love or commitment or relationship, okay? So you got because you got the Ace of Pentacles underneath that. It's like you're holding something back. It's like there's a part of yourself you're holding back. Queen of Chalices. Yeah, you got a perfect pair here now, and this is all emotion tied to the emotions, right? Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like there's a detachment or a coldness here. Seven of Swords, you did like some fear, okay? Five of Wands. I feel like you struggle a little bit to open up or be very vulnerable. 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers though, but it's like something I feel very much it's very similar to be honest, it's similar to what I would have read for you with the other deck. So it must be the message for you because I feel like there's a lack of vulnerability here when it comes to like opening up and allowing, you know, your heart space to be. It's like I feel like there's a side of you that you really keep hidden close to yourself. It's like not that you're not present and out there amongst the people. I don't see it's not that kind of energy. It's not like hermity, like, you know, but it's more of a sense of like when it comes to being truly vulnerable and truly open, there's like a bit of a lack of that, of people seeing the true you or the softer side. You know, I feel like you try very hard to be very strong, um, you know, emotionally. Do you know what I mean? And kind of keep some things hidden, maybe due to a bit of fear. But what I want to say in terms of like the good coming to you is like for this to come out twice is like I feel like spirit is really trying to give something to you, something very good. But it's just like spirit saying, please don't be afraid of this. Like, please don't be afraid and please don't close off to this. And please don't fight this Five of Wands because I really do want you to have this. Like, I really do have this gift, Lovers, 10 of Pentacles. I have this gift for you. And it's going to make you truly happy. And it's not anything that you need to be afraid of or resistant to. Nine of Wands, friend. Like, there's a lot of resistance here. But this is like a dream come true coming towards you, Chariot, the star. So if you're hoping for something, if there's something that you're wishing on a star for, wanting to move something forward, wanting to have a success and victory, Chariot, yes, absolutely. Is it coming? Yep. Queen of Wands underneath that, like it is, but three of swords, Seven of Chalices, like you have to stop being in fear of the very things that you really want and dream for and hope for. As long as you stay in this energy of being afraid of it or feeling wounded about because or stuck on some past shit that went down, whatever that was for you. It's like as long as you stay, it's like there's a fear of six. Like it's, do you want success? Absolutely, you do. That's your hope and your dream. You want to move something forward and have success, right? But there's a fear of it too, or a fear of vulnerability, or fear of opening up, or fear of being hurt again, or fear of it failing, or something to that effect, right? And that's what you got to conquer because that's energetically. Are you guys still there? Sorry. It's like energetically creating some resistance to the very thing that spirit is trying to give to you on like a silver platter. Spirit's like, I'm here, I got it. And you're like, it sort of like reminds me of what that thing I said in Shelley's reading, but you're kind of like, I don't know, I'm a little closed off, I'm a little resistant. You're like, I want it, but and Spirit's like, it's here on a silver platter for you. It's just going to require you to allow yourself to be a little bit more open, a little bit more vulnerable, a little less fearful of the very thing that you're wishing and hoping and dreaming for deep down inside. I hope that makes sense, River Song. I hope that makes sense for you, friend. Let's get you an Answers Tarot real quick and let y'all go. See, I stayed on for y'all for quite a long time, even though we only did one sign. This is going to be crazy for the Geminis who watch this back later. All right, Answers Tarot for River Song. Answers Tarot. This is Tanya's deck for River Song. Bo's over here knocking stuff off the table or the desk. Bo, if you break my desert rose, that is not a toy. He keeps trying to play with the desert rose, you guys, and I don't know why his obsession with the desert rose lately. It's just that particular crystal. All right. Let's get it for you. River Song. Answers Tarot for River Song. Answers Tarot for River Song. What do we got? Ooh, River Song. Soulmate. Soulmate. Could be a soulmate that Spirit's trying to give to you. Tell me one. Give me one more for River Song. Give me one more for River Song. Oh, you're at 5%, Juliet. We're about done here. You got 2 hours of driving, Mark. Okay, good. So I'm keeping you entertained while you drive. I have regrets. Could be that past energy I was seeing. You are worth your weight in gold. And I saw self-love too. So I feel like maybe part of this is tied to, you really seeing your worth and your value. Maybe that's part of what's creating some sense of fear. I also have be patient. Ooh, whoa, what's this? I need to come back home and I miss you. So I don't know, boo. You might have a retrograde visitor. Somebody who's got some regrets, okay? But honey, you remember you are your first true one and true love, okay? Love on you, boo-boos. And you know what? That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to stop talking to you. Do you take those cards as they resonate for you? I don't like to say too much on the answers to it because I feel like people know when they see the card what it means for them. So take it as it resonates for you, boo. But you are worth your weight in gold, Virgo Queen. And we wish you a very, very happy birthday, Virgo. All right. And thank you everybody for joining tonight. This weird hodgepodge of a Gemini, My Taropist session, plus a little 5 free Fridays-ish thrown in there for whatever reason. Whatever. We just had some fun tonight. I just wanted to kick it with y'all. And I will come back tomorrow to do Aquarius and Libra for those of you who are watching live or watching back before I come on and do Aquarius and Libra. I'm going to try to do, hopefully it's raining now, but hopefully there will be some natural light so I don't have to melt my tushy off under these hot lights that I have around me that you can't see on camera. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a good night, everybody. Mwah. Until next time. Peace.